The three-way call. What is the point of the three-way call? That's the question for today. How's it going, everybody? Coach Isai here, coming at you with more tips, tricks, and advice so that you can get the most out of your network marketing business. So as you're hopping on here today, I'd like a couple of thumbs up. If you could, please give me a thumbs up, a little heart action if you will. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I like to know, always like to know where this message is getting out to in the world. So I got this question the other day about, what is the point of a three-way call? And for a lot of us in network marketing, this is kind of considered like the holy grail of actual, what do they call it? Belly-to-belly type style, face-to-face network marketing, where you essentially find if someone is open to your opportunity, and if they are, you get them on a call with your upline or, somebody with some more experience that can, essentially educate them and possibly steer them to make a decision. And a lot of people, a lot of network marketers, me, myself included, when I first started, I felt that the point of the three-way call was to close that prospect. And in fact, it is not the case. If you do get a prospect on the phone for a three-way call, and it ends up, that you close them out, they join your business or they opt to try the product, then that's essentially a plus. That's a good plus. And obviously at the end of the day, that is what we want. However, that is not the goal of a three-way call. So the way I kind of break it down is it's kind of like a two-way street where the point or the main point of a three-way call is essentially twofold, in the sense that there's a portion of the three-way call that is geared towards the new prospect, and there's a portion of the three-way call that is geared towards the enroller or the promoter that got the prospect on the call in the first place. So the main thing with the three-way call is training. The three-way call is essentially a training call. Just for a lack of better terms, it's a training call. So what do I mean by this? First off, it's a training for your teammate, for your enroller, the person that's trying to enroll the prospect. It's a training for them in the sense that they learn from their upline or whoever is the lead on the three-way call. They learn how to speak to the prospect. You learn posture. You learn how to handle objections. And you essentially learn how that leader would answer questions for the prospect and essentially lead the prospect to either a yes or a no. Again, it's not for closing, but if it happens, that's a plus. So for instance, if I had someone in my downline who is working on someone, prospecting someone, and got them on a three-way call with me, I would essentially answer this prospect's questions in a way that I would want my downline to answer these questions. And hopefully, after a few three-way calls, he or she would be able to handle these calls on her own and essentially close or steer them to a yes or no decision. From the prospect's point of view, essentially the three-way call is to educate them, to train them on either the products or the opportunity. And that's basically it. They may either come on to a three-way call with the intention of, becoming a business builder, and you would address those questions that they may or may not have with the business, and maybe compensation and things like that. Or they may be interested in the product. So you would want to address any questions they had about the products, how effective they are, have you used them, what results have you seen, things of that nature. So one of the biggest things that I found or that I've learned to help these three-way calls is to essentially train your downline to have their prospects view the company presentation before the three-way call. You have them essentially, as you're following up, you have them view the presentation, and if at that point, after they viewed the presentation, if they're interested, then you schedule a three-way call and you get them on the phone with your upline. And this is important because it essentially sets up the prospect for the three-way call. And generally, after viewing the presentation, your prospect will most likely have some questions that need to be answered. And so that's when you get them on the phone so that your upline can answer those questions. And then you, as the promoter, as the distributor, as the independent consultant, you'll be on the call so that you can essentially learn how your upline handles the call or how they would handle the call so that you could handle calls in the future. You understand? So that's basically it. That's what I found the point of a three-way call is. And this came through trial and error, through me setting up three-way calls and see, some worked, some didn't. I realized like, hey, I'm starting to understand that these are the things that would make an effective three-way call. Obviously that and some training, that's what really helped me out. So I hope you found value in this. If you did, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Give me a thumbs up on Facebook. Set the C first. If you haven't done so already, get your hands on the attraction marketing formula if you want to generate leads to your business so that they're pounding down your door and you're not chasing after them. Get the attraction marketing formula and learn to build your business online the right way. Till the next video, take care. Bye.